Good afternoon. We're going to start shortly, but I'd like to first of all give you a few logistical details. Our exits are clearly marked in the event that we have an emergency. Our restrooms are on the pad behind the home bleachers. Water and other concessions are on sale in the concession stand. We would ask for you to please consider putting your cell phones on vibrate. And finally, this ceremony is for our seniors. However, it is also for all families and the entire class of 2015. We ask that there be a dignity and a sense of decorum associated with the ceremony. Therefore, please do not let individual things detract. Screaming and hollering after someone's name is being called is unnecessary. This day belongs to each and every senior. Tasteful applause and even a mild cheer are natural. But in cases where your celebration's duration causes the next graduate's name not to be heard, it is unfair to that senior and his or her family. Thank you, and we will start shortly. Good evening. My name is Bill Rooney, principal here at Attleboro High School, and it is with great pleasure that I welcome you to these 146th commencement exercises for the Attleboro High School class of 2015. I would ask that this time that you please stand for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner to be sung by our senior choir. Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. I know we were a little concerned about the rain about an hour or so ago, but a good friend of mine from across town, from Bishop Fee and Sister Pat Harrington, I think is looking down on us tonight and make sure that we had a beautiful evening. Thank you, Sister. I'm very pleased to have this opportunity to welcome many of our honored guests. I would ask that you please hold your applause. Joining us tonight, the Mayor of the City of Attleboro, the Honorable Kevin J. Dumas. School Committee Chair, Mr. David Murphy. School Committee members, Mrs. Lori Scales, Mr. William Larson, Mrs. Julianne Singer, Mr. James Storrs, and Mrs. Frances Zito. City Council members, Council President Frank Cook. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Kenneth M. Sheehan. Our Assistant Superintendent, Mr. David Sawyer. The Director of Special Education, Dr. Linda McSweeney. Director of Finance, Mr. Mark Furtado. Director of Student Services, Mrs. Joan DeAngelis. Our AHS Administration and Senior Class Staff. Assistant Principal, Mr. Joseph Connor. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Jean Hickox. Career and Technical Education Director, Mrs. Susan Edmonds. Network Program Director, Mr. Timothy Richmond. Events Manager, Ms. Colleen Neslin. Our Senior Class Advisors, Mrs. Molly Foley and Mr. Joseph Gorman. Members of the Attleboro High School faculty, building administrators and faculty from the Attleboro Public Schools, friends, family, but most importantly, the graduates of the class of 2015. Welcome. I'm very proud to stand here tonight, not only as principal, but as a father. We're going to celebrate the 146th graduating class of our Blue Pride community. I'd like to thank Mayor Dumas, members of the Municipal Council, Mr. Murphy, members of the school committee, Mr. Sheehan, Mr. Sawyer, and their staff for their presence tonight. I am also supported by a fabulous team at the high school, and I would like to extend my appreciation to them. We are also joined tonight by our partners in your educational success, the administrative teams from our elementary and middle schools who have prepared you so well. On behalf of our seniors, we thank you for your service to our schools. Also, I want to thank you, the class of 2015, for all that you've brought to our school. Thank you. In today's society, we get caught up expressing ourselves in 140 characters at a time. They can be captured in a tweet or a text. We become a society of acronyms, hashtags, and abbreviations. In many ways, it's like a cyber bowl of alphabet soup. We started our school year with the hashtag Blue Pride Lives Here. Seniors, if you think of your school career and all of those acronyms, you needed to pass MCAS. Some of you achieved success with the support of an IEP. Many of you learned practical skills taught in CTE. And for many of you, the challenge of those advanced placement classes we refer to as AP probably made you exclaim a few times, OMG. My favorite, of course, is our acronym here, PRIDE, because personal responsibility is developed every day here at Attleboro High School. But today, I want to use an acronym that only pops up on Twitter or Instagram now and then. TYFBY. TYFBY. Thank you for being you. Each year, in my graduation remarks, I try to find a way to shine a spotlight on the very best aspect of our Blue Pride community. It's not the academic success. It's not the athletic success. It's not what we do on the stage. It's not what we do in the music room. It's the way that we grow from one another's differences. You appreciate one another for who you are. You become better individuals based on that understanding of one another. And that makes me proud to be a parent in this district and humbled to be your principal. I think everyone here tonight should have a better understanding of who you are, the class of 2015. You might be the student whose talent is painting, and it is only surpassed by your passion for art. You might be the student who can't participate in sports, clubs, or band because you have to rush home to babysit a sibling so your parent can work a later shift. You might be the student with the brain power to get into Princeton, but whose true mark on the community comes from sharing that knowledge by tutoring others. You might be a student whose favorite class is being a peer leader for your fellow special education classmates in horticulture or adaptive physical education. You might be that student that nobody knows has to help put food on the table in your own home. Every one of those yous makes AHS the wonderful place that it is. So again, thank you for being you. I know Attleboro High School and our feeder schools have shaped you in many ways into the person you are tonight. As our newly minted district mission statement says, we have helped you engage, challenge, and inspire all of you to maximize your unique potential and improve our world, and especially to improve Attleboro. And as you close out your time with us, it is now time to take a moment here and now to envision the you that you will become. Your vision of yourself, as you define it tonight, will likely change many, many times over the course of your life. But as you continually refine that vision of you, I have a challenge. Seek to become a person who radiates an inner pride, someone who embodies a charisma, a generous spirit, a depth of character, and unconditional love. A generous spirit is something that I've witnessed in you countless times as you have selflessly given yourselves to others around school and in our community. Whether it's the Homeless for a Night initiative, Eagle Scout activities, starting community service projects like food drives, or smaller acts like tutoring a classmate or showing leadership to an underclassman. The generosity of our AHS community continues to impress me and also assures me that this pride within you will help you be successful in your future. I also hope that your vision of you will be grounded in a depth of character. Deepening your character is an ongoing process, and it requires a willingness to confront your own weaknesses. I hope that you develop deep beliefs that you hold up in times of struggle and push you towards the right and just. Be courageous as you stand up with pride for those beliefs. As you journey on the road to character, understand that no person can achieve such depth alone. We all need support. That support comes from the relationships of the people in this city, as well as the care from your family and your classmates. And it is for this reason that your Attleboro education will set you apart from others as you leave here tonight. When I see a group of students practicing for the One Axe Festival in the courtyard, or next week when we gather for the Special Olympics, I see frequent demonstrations of humility and unity. Do not underestimate their importance of establishing your vision of you. And the importance of unconditional love. According to the author Vera Nazarian, love is made up of 3 unconditional properties in equal measure: acceptance, understanding, and appreciation. Remove any of the 3 and the triangle falls apart. David Brooks said, "This type of love allows us to overcome the natural self-centeredness in us all. It is not the you that you want to be, it's the you that you are called to be." So as you go forward, be mindful of the experiences and the relationships that have shaped you into the person that you are today, and be thankful for them. Reflect on the strength of your formation, a process with many contributors, and the central element of pride, blue pride. Finally, I challenge the you that you become to give back. The tradition of giving spans multiple generations of more than 145 prior classes of proud Attleboro graduates. Look at this stadium. It's a true product of city pride. Look at that concession stand. Volunteers from classes dating back to the 1950s come every single Saturday to volunteer. It is my hope that with your influence of personal responsibility instilled in you from Attleboro High School, that giving spirit is ingrained in the you that you become. Please know that I will be praying for you, and your Blue Pride community will always be here for you as you make this journey beyond our walls tonight. And so to you, class of 2015, on behalf of the leaders here with me tonight, your family, your supporters and the fans in the stands, we extend our gratitude for making sense of the past, bringing peace for today, and giving us hope for tomorrow. You have been a blessing to me for the last 3 years. I love you all, and most importantly, thank you for being you. Congratulations. And it is now with great pleasure that I introduce to you the Mayor of the City of Attleboro, the Honorable Kevin J. Dumas.
Good evening and welcome to all. As Mayor of the City of Attleboro, I'm honored to be a part of tonight's commencement ceremony. Firstly, it's about you tonight. How about a large round of applause for the class of 2015? We are all collectively here tonight for you. And I want to be able to go through and thank certainly our support staff through the superintendent, school committee, Principal Rooney, faculty, staff, and you, parents, friends, guardians, grandparents, and relatives to be able to go through and give your commitment to these young people who have led to their graduation to this very day. We as a city have provided the foundation for their education. Guys, for now, it's up to you to be able to continue to learn and excel in your lives. Be mindful of how important it is to set goals and objectives that you want to achieve. I want you to know that you have the ability to accomplish anything that you set your mind to, just as I did when I was in your shoes 21 years ago at this facility. It's important for you to know that it only can be you who are responsible for your actions, your successes, and above all, your future. I began my journey with you when many of you were just in the first grade. and I'm so proud of all of you who are here graduating this evening. We celebrate the fact that you all come from different and diverse backgrounds, from different neighborhoods and sections of the city, whether it's South Attleboro, the East Side, Dodgeville, Hebronville, or Briggs Corner, or individual subdivisions from across the city, from various socioeconomic statuses. And in the end of this journey here at Attleboro High School, no matter what challenges you were faced, you all did your very best to be able to make it happen and to reach this point in your lives. And we commend you for becoming such responsible young adults. So my words to you as you leave here, be focused. Take the time to reflect and plan. Don't always get caught up in the instantaneous gratification of social media. Take time to invest in beautiful, meaningful relationships that will certainly carry all of you through the rest of your lives. Value them and the people who you encounter along life's journey. As you leave the doors here at Attleboro High School, may you never forget the importance of reaching out and helping others during your adult life. Because every time random acts of kindness are done by you, it makes our community and world a better place overall. And I can certainly only imagine the great deeds that we're going to be able to understand and achieve because of your good things. So as your community leader, I wish you the very best. Take all the treasured experiences that you have here at Attleboro High School during your school years and go out to the world and succeed. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. And if you can dream it, you can make it a reality. Congratulations and the best class 2015. We wish you the very best. Congratulations, and go spread our blue pride across the world. Congratulations, class. Great job.
Thank you, Mayor Dumas. And now I'd like to call to the podium the Superintendent of the Attleboro Public Schools, Mr. Kenneth Sheehan.
Good evening to you all. Mayor Dumas, members of the school committee, public officials, honored guests, administrators, teachers, parents, friends, and most importantly, the Attleboro High School graduating class of 2015. Before addressing the graduates, I would like to recognize some other people who have helped make this day possible. First, I would like to recognize all the parents and guardians. Thank you for helping these graduates reach this most important milestone in their young lives. I know at times it hasn't been easy. I have children myself. But you managed to get through it, just like I did. So today, when your child walks across this stage, please take solace in the fact that without you, this day would not have been possible. I would also like to acknowledge the graduates' teachers. Many teachers have guided these young adults through difficult and challenging times, while at the same time instilling in them the love of learning, a sense of pride in themselves. I salute all of those teachers who have had a positive impact on the lives of these graduates. Now, while we're all here, to the graduating class number 146 from the Attleboro High School. Woo, that's big. No wonder why the school needs some repair. It is an honor and a privilege to congratulate you for your achievements and success while you've been at Attleboro High School. All of you will never forget this day in time, and most of you will take something with you, an unforgettable moment about your senior year. Individually, you have left this mark on this school, and collectively, you leave as the graduating class of 2015. This celebration today may be viewed by some as an end of 12 years of very hard work, but to others, it's a beginning as well. So let me suggest to you that your 12 years of hard work was not to prepare yourself for an end, but rather to prepare yourself for a new chapter in life. Part of this new chapter in life is being an adult. No, did you hear me? That's about being an adult. The games are over. Playtime is over. You're not running to mommy and daddy look at the parents. Yes? Hello. I'm not reaching in my pocket any longer to give you any more money. But along with this new status of adulthood, you'll be given many rights and privileges. But it also brings many responsibilities and demands. The completion of your studies and graduation requirements over the past 12 years have prepared you to accept these new responsibilities and meet these new challenges. So take what you have learned and use it wisely. Use it to meet the new challenges. Use it to motivate yourself. Use it to enrich your young lives. Use whatever you have learned in the past to help build a bright and prosperous future. So just a quick word, and take the advice from this old man who could be your grandfather. If your idea of success is fame, money, or power, then you will probably end up disappointed. I didn't pursue the field of education because I wanted to get rich. I went into this field because I cared passionately about teaching children and having a positive impact in their lives. I would like each of you to also be happy. So whatever the future endeavors bring you, I would love for you to be completely fulfilled every day. All of us here, all of us, the people behind me, the people in front of me, those people who have been adults for a long time, wish you much success. It is now time to be part of a new generation of Americans that will make a positive contribution on your community, in your country, in the world as a whole. So in conclusion, think of these words. Destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. It is not an entity to wait for. It's an entity to be achieved. So for whatever you aspire to do, give it your all, do your very best, and I promise you, you will all be very successful. Thank you, and congratulations. Great job.
Thank you, Mr. Sheehan. Now I'd like to ask to come forward the president of our very successful Student Council, Brianna St. Don.
Good evening, honored guests, administrators, teachers, families, and of course, the fellow graduates of the class of 2015. I know you all want this to be as quick as possible, so I'll keep it short, just like me. These 4 years have flown by, and now here we are, ready to graduate and move on with the rest of our lives. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Most of us have spent 4 years at Attleboro High School. Think of all the changes we have been through since we walked through this once seemingly big and scary school. We have been through the switch from blocks to trimesters, a new principal, new superintendent, a new track and football field, and most importantly, the huge snowstorm this winter that allowed us to miss so many days of school. We lost the amazing cookies from freshman year, and we're not allowed to skip our finals if we have a 90 or above in our specific class. Despite all of these modifications, we have become closer as a community, and I hope that happens for years to come. Our ability to accept those around us is an outstanding trait that we have here at AHS. We crowned Carly Paris Crown Queen. Michael Rivera won Mr. AHS. And Nick Catenacci got into Princeton to study astrophysics. These are just a few of the highlights of our student body's accomplishments. Special Olympics is one of the notable events at Attleboro High, and our day games are the largest in the state. This shows the unity and passion we have fostered at Attleboro High School for all human beings. Be grateful for the things you have learned here, whether it had to do with academics or just the memories of experiences you have been through that will last a lifetime. Do not let high school be the best part of your life. Challenge yourself to accomplish bigger and better things using everything that being within the walls of AHS has taught you. But even if you do advance to larger things, don't forget what got you there in the first place. The class of 2015 has become an exceptional group of young adults. We worked hard to achieve our goals and managed to get to this point, graduation. We came, we saw, we conquered, and now we're leaving. I'm going to be cheesy and cliche for a minute because I have an inspirational quote that pertains to this moment in our lives and for our futures. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. This quote stands out to me because I want to control my own future, and I'm sure all of you do too. We have all heard the saying, it is better to ask for forgiveness than for permission. Take this to heart when planning your future. Do not ask to lead an amazing life. Take it for yourself. Work hard and be dedicated. Don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. I know we are walking along many different paths in life, but I hope the ideals of acceptance, hard work, and the need for education continue in all of us. I spent many hours writing this 3-minute speech to say to all of my peers tonight. Now you have the rest of your life to speak to the world. What are you going to say?
Nice job, Brianna. And now I'd like to call forward the Salutatorian of the class of 2015, Benjamin Wagner.
That thing's gonna fall off if I keep it on there, so I'm just gonna take it off for now. Before I begin, I'd just like to sappily wish my dad a happy birthday, considering he only gets one of these a year. Happy birthday, Dad. Now you get to pay my college tuition. Good evening, Mayor Dumas, honored guests, administrators, faculty, family, friends, friends of friends, family of friends, friends of family, family of faculty, just about anybody else who came out to see the class of 2015 walk across the stage in these stylish outfits. I want to make sure I covered everyone, seeing as this ceremony is not only about the graduates, but also for all of you, for supporting us through 4 years of hard work. As Salutatorian, I've had the prestigious honor of writing one last homework assignment, and even get to present it in front of nearly 1,200 people. Go me. So in true senioritis fashion, I left it until yesterday. I was told I would have the opportunity to talk about anything I wanted to. I could talk about how Google, Wikipedia, and copy and paste made it possible for us to be here today. Or I could stand up here all day thanking everyone individually like an Oscar winner, but that would take too much time. Instead, I chose to talk about how Attleboro High will be losing a great group of kids. Freshman year, we all came together from separate schools to form one big class of nearly 500 students. Since then, we've managed to survive the Ice Bucket Challenge, all those baby pictures from Throwback Thursday, and finally figured out that the pool wasn't on the 4th floor B building. We even withstood the rise of our own social media king, Mr. Rooney. So how about it, Mr. Rooney? One last selfie for the road? Oh, I've turned it off.
Nope.
Those will be on Instagram later. Today we sit here wearing the bed sheets our mothers wouldn't let us wear for Halloween as gowns, waiting to cross this stage and receive a little piece of paper. These papers mean so much more now. They mean the end of 4 years of tears, sweat, and probably a little blood too. They represent the removal of our training wheels and the move to the big kid playground, the transition from diapers to pull-ups pretty much. We came in from a handful of middle schools, and now we're leaving for numerous other colleges or jobs. I mean, I counted like 10 on that wall, but that's only as many fingers I had to use, so there's probably more. No longer will these hallways be graced with the shouts of Colin Grady or Samira Ramos. Attleboro teams won't be able to rely on athletes such as the Daggets or the Kamizicks, and will never eke out another Spirit Rally win. By the way, 2-2 is a solid record. It's a better win percentage than the swim team, but who's keeping count? You see, we are a class of individuals. We have potential engineers, doctors, chefs, entrepreneurs, artists, musicians, and teachers. We have future servicemen and women willing to put their lives on the line to make each day possible. We even have Jupes, our very own rising rapper, straight out of Attleboro. Each one of us has the ability to change the world. It does not need to be tremendous, like Hannah Root's 2052 presidency, or life-altering, like finding the cure to cancer. It can be as simple as, in the infamous words of Batman, putting a warm coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hasn't ended. Such world-changing ability can only come as a result of incredible tutelage. So on behalf of the entire graduating class of 2015, I'd like to thank the faculty at Attleboro High for providing 4 years of excellent education to us all. It has gone beyond the 4 walls of each classroom and off the boards of the front to impact our everyday life choices. If this was the Oscars, each of you would receive Best Supporting Actor or Actress for your work dealing with us over these years. I know it's been kind of hard sometimes. We've eked by long enough. We've flown under the radar long enough. The real world isn't ready for our class to jump out and surprise them. Henry Ford once said, "Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right." Well, the class of 2015 can. We've heard it multiple times in the I Believe chant, and we've now... Sorry, let me start that again. We've heard it multiple times in the I Believe chant over these past few years, and now we'll actually see it happen. The Attleboro High class of 2015 may not have been the best, most studious class ever, but we will be the better future. We made it to today, and let's go out and make some history. Thank you. Wow.
Now it gives me great pleasure to call to the podium the Valedictorian of the Attleboro High School, class of 2015, Miss Sarah Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Rooney. Good evening, honored guests, faculty, families, friends, and most importantly, fellow graduates of the class of 2015. I am both honored and terrified to stand before you today, and I believe that many of you are experiencing similar emotions. Graduation is a bittersweet occasion. For many of us, myself included, it couldn't come fast enough until about a week ago when we realized that high school was finally coming to a close. We've become accustomed to the cracked walls and duct tape carpets of Attleboro High School. It's been a vital part of our lives for the past 4 years, along with the people we've met here. I know that my experiences at the school have prepared me for future endeavors, and I hope the same for all of you. Looking towards the future can be frightening because of the uncertainty that it holds. We may be scared to move away from home, to say goodbye to some of our friends, or to take on increased responsibility. But we're not the only ones. Our parents are scared to let us out of their sight, to not be able to look after us every single day, and of course, of the college tuition bills that some of us will be sending their way. But with the guidance of our families, our teachers, and other authority figures, we've grown into respectable young men and women. They've devoted all of their time and effort into giving us the tools necessary to succeed in the world, and they deserve our gratitude. It's now our responsibility to utilize the tools that they have given us to shape our own future. Each and every one of you has the capacity to do so, and this is your chance. Whether you'll be joining the workforce, serving in our nation's military, or furthering your education in college, you've already made a huge step simply in deciding what to do next. Making these life decisions is no small task. Sometimes we can't even decide what to have breakfast in the morning. So be proud of what you've accomplished and hold your head up high as you walk toward the next stage of your life. You will have countless obstacles thrown your way, and the path will not be easy, but it's one that you can choose for yourself. The fear of failure will always be present, but let it guide you rather than burden you. It promotes caution in your actions and awareness of your surroundings, two highly valuable traits. You should question the world around you. Don't blindly accept every phrase as fact, and learn to differentiate by yourself. Oh, but never trust an atom. They make up everything. Sorry, had to put a corny science joke in there somewhere. But in all seriousness, learn to forge your own path. You have the opportunity to find your unique passion and to do something that makes you happy, and hopefully makes others happy in the process. Seize that opportunity. When moving into the next chapter of your life, define yourself with whatever terms you may please. Remember that you are more than your numbers, your age, your weight, your GPA, or the number of likes on a post. You're defined by the things that you do and the impression that you leave on others. Do something you're proud of. Dedicate your life to volunteering at an animal shelter, protesting for human equality or environmental conservation, or doing anything possible to work towards a better tomorrow for every human on this planet. Not everyone can build orphanages in third world countries simply because they don't have the time or the money to do so. However, you can still be charitable and kind without grand gestures. Smile at people walking by, offer a helping hand, be aware of major issues facing people around the globe, and always appreciate the small things in life. Think about the fact that you're alive and breathing. As far as I know, we only have one life to live, so enjoy the time you have on this planet and don't let it go to waste. High school may constitute only one stage of our lives, but it's impacted us all whether you're aware of it or not. Our experiences at AHS have shaped us into the individuals we are today, teaching us to accept everyone, even ourselves, to never give up, even when facing immense difficulty, and that projects can be completed the night before the deadline. Each and every one of you will soon move on to the next unique chapter of your lives, but the skills and memories forged at AHS will remain with you. Shape your future in a way that will make the school proud, make your families proud, and above all, make yourself proud. Thank you.
Now I'd like to recognize Ross Killian, President of the Class of 2015, who will offer reflections and pass the time key to the coming senior class of 2016. Ross?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, Class of 2015. We want to thank everyone for coming out this evening to show us the support we've needed to make it this far. And if we're lucky, maybe I'll trip and fall off the stage to give you guys a little amusement. Class of 2015, I have to say it too. Same quote, but an entirely different inspiration. High school. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Referring to Wiz Khalifa, of course. The times when you didn't want to wake up and walk through the pool entrance to the overwhelming smell of chlorine. The times when you didn't want to get called every insult in the book by Mr. Parker because you underlined and put quotations around the title of a book. And the times you were too lazy to go down to B1 to get nachos, so you settled for the closest food item on B2. But like most speeches, I want to talk about a relatable quote by Jermaine Cole. This world is funny, 'cause despite the money, nothing stops the rain from pouring. Life ain't always bright and sunny. Well, isn't that the truth? We've all had to do things we didn't want to in life, and we always will no matter where we go. There will be rainy days and sunny days, and today is a sunny day. Kinda. Because class of 2015, like one of the worst hip-hop artists of all time once said, "We the best." But I know we will all miss this school in one way or another. There are so many exciting events, like last year's Thanksgiving Day football game. Ha. The first North Attleboro versus Attleboro Thanksgiving Day game in the 95-year tradition to go into overtime. Speaking of that, the last time I checked, the goal line isn't on the 3-yard line, but that's none of my business. Or the fundraisers, like last year's dodgeball tournament we had, which my team won uncontested, of course. Kyle Sullivan might have suffered a concussion that night, but he fought through because he knew the W was more important than his health. And I'm sure we will miss our great staff, like Principal Rooney, who came and made a huge difference to the community as a whole. As far as I can tell, he is one of the more involved principals in the area. He's a great principal, but a basketball player? Stick to your day job. And a special thanks to our class advisors, Mr. Gorman, a man who could shave at 7 a.m. and grow a full beard by 2 o'clock. And Mrs. Foley, who thankfully doesn't grow a beard. But seriously, they have been amazing to us, and we wouldn't be able to do anything if it wasn't for them. They're the real MVPs. And now I'd like to welcome to the stage Julianne Braza. Oh, sorry. It's my fault. Julie. Oh, come here. Yeah, stay. First, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who voted for me this year. Shout out to my squad. With that being said, Julie, it's time for you to take the key to schools. It's time for you to take the key to the school, as you will again be the leader of your class next year. Senior year goes by fast, so take full advantage of being the president and let the good times roll. And as I was told on this day last year, the key doesn't actually open up any doors. So unless you throw it through a window, it probably won't help you get into the school. So good luck next year. In class of 2015, all I have to say is, high school. It was the best of times, it was the worst of times.
These tall kids. It is now my pleasure to present the Metcalf Awards. Ms. Helen W. Metcalf was both an English teacher and an assistant principal at Attleboro High School from 1880 to 1898. In 1919, the Pierian Club, a literary and social club which she helped to establish, created an award of a $5 gold piece to be given to the student receiving the highest grade for English during 4 years of high school. In loving memory of his sister, Mr. Lewis P. Metcalf established a trust fund to supplement the award. Currently, scholarships are awarded in 6 academic areas. Receiving the Metcalf Award for the prize in foreign language of $500, Sasha Nievs. Receiving the Metcalf Award for Social Studies. $500 goes to Sarah Nordberg. The Metcalf Award for Science. $500 goes to Benjamin Wagner. In mathematics, the Metcalf Award, $500, goes to Donald Schultz. The award for academic excellence, $1,000, goes to Nicholas Catenacci. Just in case you haven't figured it out, he's going to Princeton. And the Metcalf Award for the prize in English, $2,000, goes to Sarah Williams. And now, Assistant Principal Mrs. Jean Hickox will make the announcement of the graduates. Diplomas will be presented by members of the Attleboro School Committee, beginning with Chairman Murphy.
Bill, where do you want? Stand on the end. They usually. Brianna Lynn St. Don. Ross Michael Killian. Hannah Michelle Root. Sasha Rain Nieves. Chelsea Sarian Sabilla. Sarah Elizabeth Williams. Benjamin Paul Wagner. Mr. Murphy, would you step aside? And Ms. Lori Scales, would you please come up? Don't go far, Mr. Murphy. Sarah Elizabeth Vincent. Carly Elizabeth Paris. Michael Raymond Rivera Corachair. Thank you, Mrs. Scales. Mr. Murphy, please step back. Meredith Lynn Alfred. Eric Frank Joseph Baris. Carrie Lee Beelan. Haley Nicole Bishop. Jessica Lee Cameron. Nicholas Robert Catenacci. Benjamin Kamisic. Lucas Kamisic. Ashley Megan Daggett. Courtney Lynn Daggett. Mr. Murphy, if you would just wait a moment. And Mr. Larson, would you please step up? Stephen Timothy Dio. Thank you, Mr. Larson. Elizabeth Amanda Farland. Aaron Kelly Grimes. Jordan Cheryl Larson. Olivia Patricia Laterno. Kadeen Kristen Lewis. Rose McDermott. Mr. Larson, please step up. Don't go far, Mr. Murphy. Matthew Pierce Milliken. Sarah Margaret Nordberg. Donald Henry Schultz. Melody Torres. Maha Ghassan Abdallah. Christopher Albert Acevedo. Justin Gregory Adams. Samantha Louise Adams. Justice Tia. Kristen Grace Albert. Crystal Maria Aldana. Eric Leonel Aldana. Jacob Dylan Alden. Devin Michael Alessandro. Samantha Grace Allen. Hannah Elizabeth Almeida. Sarah Rebecca Almeida. Christian Alvarado. Kayla Marie Alvarez. Jessica Lena Alvarez. Thank you, Mr. Murphy, but don't go far, but you can sit down. Ms. Julianne Singer, please join us on the stage. Anthony J. Amaral. Alexandra Nicole Andrews. Juliana Sakalian Arujo. You good? Charles Lewis Arnado. Bridget Lillian Arsenault. Caleb Eli Arsenault. Jennifer Suzanne Aspinwall. Alexandra Elizabeth Ostrowski. Elena Avalone. Sarah Francoise Ayoub. Stephen Balerna II. Kayla Mora Bannister. Dominic Henry Bartnikowski. Rebecca Lynn Bodette. Bo Evan Beelan. Timothy Lyman Bement. Christelle Malika Benjamin. Shoshana Vivian Bebo. Jacob Michael Birch. Kyle Robert Burks. Anthony Christopher Bolino. Lindsay Ann Borges. Kelly Jane Boulay. Courtney Elizabeth Broder. Haley Margaret Brogan. Michael Mark Brule. Christine Noel Bunn. Chelsea Amber Callahan. David Joseph Callahan. Mitchell Henry Cameron. Ryan Edward Cameron. Eric Wilson Carey. Jade Mackenzie Carlson. Cody Tyler Carr. Cassandra J. Carrero. John Anthony Cariulo IV. Aviana Nicole Cassio. Brian Howard Chase. Sierra Ray Chauncey. Vichai Ching. Joe Chuck Bangbuin. Megan Ann Christensen. Timothy Peter Christensen. Caitlin Amari Sereno. Joshua Clark. Kate Sabedra Clifford. Janessa Lee Coburn. Stephanie Coca. Nicole Marie Koffel. Thank you, Mrs. Sanger. Mrs. Scales, would you please return? Jordan Jacob Coleman. Megan Elizabeth Collins. Taylor Corinne Conroy. Michael David Corbett. Ryan Joseph Cormier. Michael Frank Katsalis. Austin Taylor Culhane. Francis Charles Culhane Jr. Joseph Alfred Curti III. Tyler Joseph Zarnowski. Alexa Paige Dontremont. Mark DaCosta. Adina Jasmine Darkstar. Madison Ariana Diavalar. Maritza Liz De Leon. Maxime Yves Delis. James Bradley Denham. Matthew Paul DePippo. Nicholas William Damaris. Emma Louise DeVerne. Matthew David Diet. Brittany Michelle Dixon. Gabrielle Dornellis. Megan Kate Doherty. George Christopher Downing III. Larissa Lee Dufault. Maria Dolores Dufort. Patrick Michael Dunphy Jr. Carissa Kaylee Ebert. Tessa Gabrielle Edwards. Amy Elizabeth Eklund. Eamon Elamir. Ms. Scales, would you please step back? Mr. Larson, please join us. Don't go far, Mrs. Scales. Nicole Elder. Thank you, Mr. Larson. Ms. Scales, you're coming back. Pay attention. David Alexander LL Jr. Matt James Elliott. Chelsea Elizabeth Arrington. Jennifer Melissa Esteban. Jonathan Israel Esteban. Mike Bursley Excellent. James Joseph Fahey. Sarah May Farmer. Harley Marjorie Farrell. Emily Valerie Fernandez. David Raymond Ferraro. Jessica Cheyenne Ferreira. Justin Ferreira. Jordan Robert Finnerty. Shannon Kaylee Fisk. Nicole Patricia Fontaine. Emily Brooke Fratz. Rebecca Frangioso. Thank you, Mrs. Scales. Would Mr. James Storrs please join us? Oh, I've got one. Tyler Devin Fuller. Connor Austin Gale. Nathan Marino Gale. Dominic John Anthony Garofano. Stephanie Ann Garofano. Miliani Garcia. Emmanuel Robert Gardner. Emma Marie Giddens. Jordan James Gerard. Matthew Stephen Gursey. Renee Yvonne Gerard. Austin Connor Glynn. Julio Emmanuel Gonzalez. Jordan Jamie Gorman. Ian James Goulet. Kirsten Elizabeth Grant. Alexis Melissa Grassi. Colin Patrick Griffin. Mary Jean Griswold. Caitlin Paige Grandine. Alexandra Grover. Kelly Beth Grunwald. Elizabeth Victoria Galino. Taylor Lauren Gustafson. Ricardo Antonio Gutierrez. Brittany Lee Hahn. Amanda K. Hansen. Jazz Conti Harding. Hannah Marie Harvey. Deanna Nicole Heeks. Christian Giovanni Hernandez. Kimberly Julissa Hernandez. Samantha Lucille Hindi. Alexa Nicole Holland. Kaylee Marie Hood. Angelica Horn. Zachary Howe. Evan Leo Russell Hoyt. Jason John Hurst. Aaron Zachary Impietro. Ariana Hope Johnson. Evan Michael Johnson. Jessica Ann Johnson. Nicholas Charles Jones. Robin Elise Jones. Asia Michelle Joseph. Damon Michael Kaiser. Ryan Kelly. Romesa Khan. Danielle Marie King. Jason Robert Kinsman. Sebastian Mark Kashachek. James Michael LaDuke. Evan Charles LaFerrier. Justin David Lako. Ryan Sean Lally. Robert Jean Lamar. Kyle Andre Lamiris. Caitlin Marie Lane. Carissa Katia Langevin. Nicholas Anatoly Laramie. Tyler Joseph Larkin. Jennifer Lynn LaRose. Thank you, Mr. Storrs. Mr. Larson, would you please join us? And the first graduate Mr. Larson will present to happens to be his daughter, Catherine Amanda Larson. Kelsey Jane Laverty. Colin Ledoux. Michael Paul Lee. Amanda Marie Leek. Katie Lynn Letellier. Danielle Samantha Levine. James Daniel Lieberman. Devin Andrew Logie. Allison Marie Lucier. Hannah Elizabeth Lines. Mackenzie Elizabeth Lyons. Amanda Marie McGinnis. Nicole Elizabeth Maydor. Anil William Mahesh. Elijah Jordan Malo. Melody Constance Maltby. Elijah Jose Mancebo. Morgan Ashley Marchand. Jacqueline Allison Marcoux. Nicholas Robert Martini. Brendan Cole Massey. Christopher John Maynard. Nicholas James Mazzola. Tara Nicole Mazzucco. Zachary Joseph McCoy. Emily Marie McCracken. Alexa Christine McHugh. Ryan Matthew McGovern. Taylor Nicole McKenna. Josh McKinnon. Christopher John McNulty. Taylor Jacqueline Meehan Hu. Amanda Lynn Melendi. Johnny Ruben Mendez. Evan Menler. Dean Wade Metivier. Michael Joseph Meyer. Joseph Daniel Mon. Sean Daniel Monast. Juan Pablo Morales. Aaron Michael Morin. Bailey Patricia Morse. Morgan Ashley Mucciaroni. Kelly Vance Murray. Mr. Larson, please step aside for a moment. Ms. Scales, please return. Owen Connor Murray. Thank you, Mrs. Scales. Mr. Larson, please come back. Randy Yasuel Nahira. Emma Rachel Nelson. Aller Pinto Neves. Caitlin Amanda Norberg. Mitchell John O'Neill. Rachel Forts Oliveira. Dara Tillotson Ork. Andrew Daniel Osorio Guillen. Isabella Maria Pacheco. Seth Michael Packard. Julia Ann Payne. Trevor Dean Panasuk. Nicole Erica Paquin. Thank you, Mr. Larson. Ms. Scales, would you please return? Megan Ashley Paris. Thank you, Ms. Scales. Would Ms. Fran Zito please join us on the stage? Thank you. You're kind. Not yet. Got on your face in a minute. Yeah, this. Mariah Sue Parrish McFarland. Anthony Joseph Pasquale. Ricken B. Patel. Daniela Ponce Paveo. Christopher Philip Peck. Zachary Robert Peck. Nicholas John Pereira. Ashley Kara Perry. Austin Nicholas Perry. Kristen Lee Perry. Nancy Pham. Caitlin Nicole Phipps. Nicole Marie Phipps. Ricky Poe. Joseph Paul Pignatoni. Evan Edward Plant. Joseph Paul Poirier. Molly Alexandra Poole. Kevin Alexander Portillo. Nelson David Portillo. James William Potter. Sarah Frances Powers. Ashley Lynn Presbury. Nicole Marie Purrier. Scott Francis Carzoli. Jalen Stephanie Ramirez. Samira Marie Ramos. Ariana Lynn Randant. Genesis Andrea Racinos. Andrew Joseph Reynolds. Joshua Lucas Ribeiro. Haley Paige Ritchie. Tyler Walter Richardson. Justin Raymond Rio. Josanne Elaine Rivera Ortiz. Nathan Brody Rodas. Andrea Lords Rodriguez. Matthew Stephen Rodriguez. Brandon Michael Ross. Jason Eric Ross. Kaylee Elizabeth Roy. Heidi Janet Ruano. Rubayette Rumpa. And thank you, Mrs. Zito. No. It's an imperfect world. I would like to ask Principal Rooney to please step up because he will present to a graduate that is his daughter, Kimberly Ann Rooney. Thank you, Mr. Rooney. Mr. Dave Murphy, please return. David Sam. Brianna Marie Samoya. Madeline Hope Sampson. Alexander Sandoval. Rosa Josephina Sandoval. Cynthia Noelle Sandoval. Kaylee Madison Santiago. Monica Saar. Harry Jane Liza Saytilly. Mara Souza Sagredo. Benjamin David Sharples. Hannah Michael Silva. Nashe Lee Silva. Adam John Smith. Arissa Telophilia Smoosh. Joshua Justin Souza. Sokong Shrey. Nicole Caroline St. Cyr. Charlotte Elizabeth Stanley. David Tony Stout. Joseph Robert Sullivan. Kyle Atkinson Sullivan. Rebecca Elizabeth Suchek. Kevin Mark Tayton. John Lawrence Tatro. Something blue. Stephen DeAndre Temus. Tegan James Terabasi. Tiffany Siumoy Tong. Jeffrey Michael Toomey. Carrie Alice Tanis Torres Diaz. Xavier Benjamin Torres. Timothy James Travers. Mr. Murphy, just step aside for a moment. Mr. Larson, please return. Jenna Nichols Trickler. Thank you, Mr. Larson. Mr. Murphy. Mary Valerie Trinidad. Amy Elizabeth Tundell. Jonathan Michael Termel Jr. Louis Angel Valentin Jr. Norvi Vargas. Shaw Samuel Versailles. Gabriela Joshabed Vidal. Evan Thomas Vieira. Kylene Ann Veens. Caroline Margaret Wall. Rachel Jean Ware. John Webb Jr. Kimberly Caitlin Welby. Jesse James Welch. Mackenzie Ann Welch. Joshua Robert Whitney. Richard Carl Wilkins IV. Stephen Matthew Wall. Alex Christopher Wróblewski. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2015.
Graduates, would you please move your tassels from right to left, signifying you have graduated from Attleboro High School. Mr. Sheehan, based on the recommendation of the faculty, I stand here before you to present the class of 2015. They are deserving of all the benefits, pleasures, and responsibilities that this diploma represents, and they await your certification.
Mr. Rooney, graduating class of 2015, by the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the Attleboro School Committee, I hereby recognize that all graduates here tonight have met the legal and state requirements. I now declare you graduates of Attleboro High School in the year 2015. Congratulations. Woo! Woo!
Not yet. Congratulations, guys. I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge our CTE department, specifically horticulture and carpentry, for the beautiful plants and planters holding them. Special thanks to Ms. Colleen Neslin, Mr. David Elderkin, and Mr. Jason Parento for their hours of hard work. I'd also like to thank our partners, AACS, the Sun Chronicle, and Attleboro's OIT department. To our parents and guests, please remain in your seats until the students have exited the stadium. Students will meet their friends and families on the field hockey field. Thank you and good evening.